Oh crap, I thought I almost broke the couch there. Guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Hannah and I've been learning how to trade for the past couple of years, and today's video I wanted to talk about the top tools for traders. Yeah, let's get into it. But before we start the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment what you guys use, and if you guys use any of the ones that I'm about to mention. So hope you find this valuable, and let's get into it. So for the first tool that I'm going to talk about, it's the absolute must-have, which is obviously TradingView. This is where I do all my analysis, and I'm pretty much on this every single day. I'm on it on my desktop and I'm on it on my phone. Got my desktop right here, and you know, I'm going to put up, you know, how I use TradingView and what it sort of looks like, and I'm going to jump into a section where I sort of share how I sort of customize TradingView. Now, the reason why I only use it for analysis, and this is something I do recommend, I personally think it's so much better to have your analysis separate to where you execute. So let me just go get my phone actually. I have an iPhone and I also have the TradingView app here. I personally prefer to do my analysis on my laptop, but of course, when I set alerts, I get notified on my phone as well. I execute on my phone and I use MT4, which is hooked up to my broker. And it comes down to like a mentality, it comes down to the psychological effects and benefits of keeping where you execute, where you're running trades separate. Because think of it in a scenario where you're in a trade and you're also forecasting throughout the day, or you might be doing your evening forecast and you're still holding a trade. That's going to be a distraction, and you want to be able to protect your mindset and your mentality. So that's why when I'm in a trade, I leave it on my phone, I leave it on the MT4 app, and I'll only go back to the MT4 app if I need to, you know, trail a stop, need to set an order, things like that. And then I'm on my TradingView for analysis purposes only. TradingView is number one. I think it is the cleanest, it's the most simple, it's the most worth it tool in my opinion. They actually do like free trials, so I'll leave a link in the description. They do free trials and you can go on the free trial, and then there's a thing where they will actually send you like offers on your email. So what happens is if you click the link down below, you'll get a free trial, and if you just wait for like towards the end of your trial, they start sending you like 30% off and 50% off. So I think ultimately you'll get it for like under £100. Speaking of like here in UK, of course, I think it's the same principle worldwide, but highly recommend. So for this next one, it's going to be Notion. This is the place where I review my trades. So I have the place where I analyze my trades, and I have the place where I'm reviewing trades, I'm documenting my trades, and not even just trades, but personal stuff when I was at uni. So Notion. Alternatives are like Evernote, Google Docs, OneNote, what else? Like a Word doc, or even just a good old journal. But I mean, obviously for trading, I highly recommend Notion with the customizable templates. I have a couple templates that I've shared. I've also got a video on sharing how I use Notion for trading, which I probably got to update at some point. Why this is such an important tool is if you can't measure it, you can't improve it, right? If you don't know, if you're not documenting the trades you take, and you know what, your monthly statement isn't good enough, I'm telling you. Like, you got to have a place where you are specifying, you know, the type of pattern. You know, I'm speaking off of a market structure point of view here. Like, for those who are trading a similar strategy, you know, why did you take the trade? You know, what was market structure telling you? How did you manage the trades? And having those screenshots, of course, I'm going to put it up on the screen, sort of how I'm going about this process. But you can see how valuable this is, especially if you're learning. And this is one of the biggest things that helped me progress in my trading journey, was having this place, this old, like literally like a massive collection of data of all my trades, of all my backtesting, of all the trade recaps, of all things that I've learned, and just having it in that one spot, going through it and consolidating that. And that is just so important. And I think it's almost like people focus on having the best screen, the biggest monitor, 5K, 4K, all these fancy things, when really the most essential things you need as a trader is a place you can analyze your trades and of course execute, and then the place where you will go analyze why you take that trade or what was good about that trade and what did you learn from, you know, your losses, your losing trades. Having a place where you can reflect on how was your quarter, you know, a place where you can goal set. You know, if I ask you today, you know, what percentage did you stick to your plan? How many reduced risk entry flags have you taken the past quarter? You know, these sort of questions that you should know, and if you don't know it, then it probably means that you're not going back to your trades, you're not doing ASR, which means advanced self-review. And if it's something that you're not doing, maybe it's because you don't have the tool or the system to help you with that process. So again, this system, using this sort of application is super helpful. I think it's an essential tool for traders. Now for the next tool, third and final essential tool, I believe, is a journal, like a physical one that you can write things down, and whatever's in here, to put it in here. And of course you can put it on Notion, you can put it in your Evernote. Alternatives, I'd say, is Apple Notes. But one of the biggest things that I struggled with when I was starting out, right, was my mindset, was a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, a lot of going through bad, shitty, dark times, making me doubt myself, and like hearing this negative voice. Something that really helped me was affirmations. And recently, I actually, you know, at the end of Q4, like, just to be real with you guys, I kind of went away affirmations, and I started to look more into intentions, setting intentions rather than writing in affirmations, and there's such a fine line. I think I'm going to go about this in like another video, but the reason why I'm talking about this is because when you get into trading, it's a mental game, right? You'll learn quickly, it's all in your mindset. You know, I think, and I've spoken about this before, but your mindset is the biggest asset you have, and it's the thing that you must protect at all times. And if that's not right, your trading is not gonna, you know, you're not gonna evolve, you're not gonna become that consistently profitable trader. Like, if where you are now is here, with your mindset, to get from here to like here, it's a matter of, you know, changing that perception, that belief, that thought pattern, that mindset. So obviously, like, mental clarity is a key component for trading, and just having that to just help you out, to declutter thoughts, to deconstruct thoughts, and to just help structure everything, I think is super valuable. And yeah, let's move on to the end. I think those are the three essential tools for traders, but of course there is that one other tool or thing you need to have, which is obviously an IKEA plant. Obviously essential, right? So moving on to things that may not be essential but are convenient. So a monitor. I don't know if it's an egoic thing or an egotistical thing where people always want to have like the most high spec monitor. Like, there's no point having that and using all your money on that, but then not knowing how to trade. Like, it makes no sense. I guess it's a convenience thing to have a monitor. Like, I have a monitor, and it was just any old, like this Dell one that I just saw on Amazon. I think it's, you know, trading from your laptop is good enough. So again, it's not essential, but it is a convenient. Another one is a mouse. I actually think this is a little bit more towards the essential, just because I remember the first few months that I was trading or like analyzing with without a mouse and a mouse pad. To be fair, like, you don't know what you don't know, but once you trade with a mouse, you never go back. So yeah, I think a mouse is worth it. It's literally like, you can get one from like Amazon for like £8. Next one are blue light blockers. Now, I have that naturally on my glasses, so it helps protect me from the blue light from the screen, especially if you're on the charts a lot, or if you're, you know, even if you're not trading, if you're also, you know, you might be in an office or like just on your laptop, it will just help protect your eyes, and it will just help you out. Another one is actually an app called Stinu, which is an app, I'll put it up on the screen. I use that to help calculate like lot sizes and things like that. So guys, that was my 3 or 4 essential trading tools. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys use anything else or anything else that I didn't really mention, then pop it down in the comments. let's chat. I'm gonna read every single comment. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like the Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share it, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys